Hey, this is Lorenzo, and I'm wearing the Pharaoh's hat today and taking my Egyptian army to the Macedonian ruins. Today I'm playing Darkstar 1020 or something, just a miscellaneous number at the end. For my army, I have 3 units of Pharaoh's Guard with the gold defense and silver attack upgrade, 2 units of Nile Spearmen with gold defense and chevron for experience and silver attack. 2 units chariots, heavy chariots. 2 units of desert cavalry with the gold defense and a chevron of experience and silver attack, and 1 unit of Nile cavalry with gold attack and bronze defense, and 6 units of bowmen with the mixed attack upgrade. Now, seeing he's split his cavalry into 2 wings, I want to try and annihilate one as fast as possible. He's playing as the Julii Roman, so he's got 4 Praetorians, 3 of which are really lightly upgraded. 2 Triarii, good choice if he thinks he's playing chariots. 6 bowmen, Roman archers, 4 urban cohorts unupgraded, and 3 archer auxilia. I moved my bowman forward a bit too far forward, and his other wing of cavalry will catch that out in a minute. But I have I've crashed into his right hand side, and it's not actually as effective as I was hoping. Chariots aren't as good as people say they are, especially against heavily armoured cavalry, but the desert cavalry, if they're effective against armour bonus, does manage to take a look out of that wing pretty much. Could have done that on its own actually. So I pull my men out. I think now those Triarii aren't going to catch me, and if the Praetorians chase down, I can just come back and annihilate them. So I go for the archers at the back. Now his Praetorian his other wing cavalry have just chased off my bowmen. He's trying to flank my Pharaoh's Guard, which I've left unprotected by the Nile Spearmen, because I left them to chase the Praetorian cavalry. He's thrown all his pillar now, so here goes nothing. My Pharaoh's Guard are actually quite depleted now. Yeah, I've got chariots, I've got desert cavalry. I basically route this unit of urban cohorts, which is fighting my Pharaoh's Guard, and then I turn my Pharaoh's Guard to face the next one, so that was very good timing. His men start routing. I crash into his back, I think. I've got my Nile Spearmen to support, and I've got my Nile Spearmen to help out against these Praetorians. And seeing that they're actually got the Praetorians fixed, I charge my desert cavalry to come in to help. And behind them is the Pharaoh's Guard, so those cavalry look pretty bad with them now. I've got a few urban cohorts just trying to fish off my Pharaoh's Guard, but luckily they all attack from the front, which is, I think, it's definitely a mistake, because they're not going to do anything. He's got Triarii around there, but that'll be easy to rout now. His Praetorians will run off again. I've got some chariots just at the back that came back from routing. They've gone to take on the Praetorians bravely on their own, and the Praetorians don't actually seem too bothered about it. So I managed to rout off this Triarii, and I'm really impressed by these Nile Spearmen, actually. They're godsend, actually. So I turn around, Praetorians run into some pikes, yay! I think his Praetorians are the most dangerous. I don't know, the Praetorian cavalry can be just so lethal. I've seen it fight out of envelopments, everything, you know. My chariots crash into that. I start routing his general.
Now attack and break the will of his followers.
He's got my Nile Spearmen actually enveloped over here by fighting downhill, worryingly, on this. Well, not worryingly, but fighting slightly downhill on this tower thing. So I actually route off some Triarii, and then his urban cohorts will route off in a second. Down desert cavalry are beautiful, not gonna lie. They actually are quite cheap, and they're really good against armour. They're not very good against other light cavalry, but with those axes they can hack through cataphracts, you name it, and they cost about half the price of cataphracts. So, and you can give them a chevron, so they've got even better morale than cataphracts, and still half the price. So it's beautiful. Now I'm just routing off some archers here. run away. It's always quite nice to beat Romans, actually. I've always had a problem. I used to, when I started, I just couldn't beat them at all. I always find that all the good players always just leave their pillar on, and then once you get your infantry within half a range, they'll all fire their pillar, and you've pretty much lost half your infantry force. But I think numbers is the way to beat them, and anti-armour. And basically, if you can just keep your phalanx line straight and make sure they don't get round the sides, then you're okay. Yeah, he charges some Chiarii into my Gnarled Spearmen. They're about to be shown pain. I'm just coming down the hill. These Roman archers actually stand their ground. Good for them, but they're fighting uphill against super upgraded Pharaoh's Guard. They're going to rout. Yeah, there you go. Not a good plan. I don't think these Romans have much of a brain, to be honest. And not saying that about the general, just those Roman archers going suicidally into the pikes. I'd be running the other way, personally. Yeah, that was a clear victory. 1,043 kills to me, 728 to Darkstar. Well played to Darkstar.